guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a look on this matte warm eyeshadow look. It's very fall festive and I completed it using the Morphe 350M palette. It's all completely matte shades and they are all very warm tone, perfect for fall or pretty much any other everyday look. And yeah, it's very simple to complete. It's all matte. There's no eyeliner except for the eyeliner and the waterline. Other than that, it's very simple, very straightforward, and I tried to use a minimum amount of brushes to complete this. So it's very simple and can take you about 10 minutes once you get the hang of it. So if you'd like to see this look and how to get it, just keep on watching. I'm sorry that today everyone in my neighborhood decided it was a great day to mow their lawn, rake their leaves, blow their leaves, and cut down trees. So there's a lot of noise going on. I'm going to do my best to try and get rid of the background noise, but I don't think with how loud it is that it'll be that easy to accomplish, so I'm really sorry for that, but I did do the best I could and tried to wait for it to be as quiet as possible for the voiceover parts, so just keep that in mind, and I'm really sorry for that. I wish it wasn't so loud, but gotta do what you gotta do to get it done. So I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and my Sephora 52 brush to prime my eyes. Just going to take it right out of the pot and distribute it around my eyelid. Now an eye primer like this is definitely good to correct any darkness or veins on your eyes. As you can see, the big difference that it makes. It masks everything and leaves a nice sticky canvas for eyeshadows. Now that our eyes are primed, we can jump into the eye look. I'm going to use the Morphe 350M palette. These are all matte shades. They're good neutrals for the fall time coming up, and I just love it. So to start, I'm going to be using my Sigma Beauty E40 blending brush and taking this light shade up here. No, this one. And I'm going to set that MAC primer. Setting an eye primer with a powder is definitely recommended because it helps to make the shadows easier to blend as you move on and build up different colors. So again with the E40, I'm going to take this orangey shade and this shade and mix them together and add them to the crease. I'm going to dip into this deeper red shade to add more red than orange to the eye look. I'm going to concentrate this deeper red more on the outer edge than to bring it all the way in. Now using my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to dip into this shade and apply it all over the lid. After we have that applied, I'm going to take my Sigma E40 brush and just blend everything together with no additional product on the brush. Dipping back into my MAC 217 brush, I'm just going to dip into this shade and apply it to the outer edges. The edges are deepened, I'm going to take my Sigma E40 again and And just dip back into this light shade up here. Just to blend out the edge of the crease up to the brow bone. Just right up here. To lighten it and blend the shadows better so it's not such a harsh outside. And this is what the eyes should look like before we start the foundation. They're just a very simple matte look. They're very warm toned and the outer edges is just a little darker than the inside. Now let's move on to the face. So before we start the face, I'm just going to dip into a makeup wipe and wipe away any possible fallout I have under my eyes. When doing this step, you can also take this upwards and clean up the outer edge of your eyeshadow to make it more sharp if you'd like. You can do this step instead of doing the tape trick because I don't really like to put the chemicals from tape onto my face to help with eyeshadow when I can really just use a simple makeup wipe afterwards. Using a paper towel to dry it off. I'm going to start by using my Pure Hydragel Lift underneath my eyes. It's very cooling and I find that it helps with puffiness under my eyes. And it also does help fill in my fine lines a little bit. I'm also going to use my Benefit Cosmetics PoreFessional just to fill in my deep old pores in my T-zone. To prime the rest of my face, I'm going to use a new product that I just purchased. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's a good moisturizer for all over the face, and it says that it can be used as a primer. It looks pretty thick so far. This should be interesting. Ooh. It feels like really thick vanilla pudding. It smells like very strong, like citrus scented house cleaner. Like vitamin C. I guess that would make sense considering it's a vitamin enriched face base. So for foundation today, I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. I have been using this a lot lately because it's the darkest foundation I have that fits my skin right now. And then I'm going to mix in a pump of the liquid Champagne Pop illuminator just to give me an extra glow. So it should look like this. I'm just going to dot this all over the face after I mix it on the back of my hand. Also trying to steer away from my Artiste brush because I know it's very expensive. I'm going to try the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki brush. I know a lot of people swear by this, but I just can't seem to enjoy it. I feel like it leaves my makeup very streaky. My makeup, I definitely don't feel like it gives me as full of a coverage as my Artiste brush, but it's not leaving it as streaky as I remember it to, so that's a plus. I'll allow it for today. Now for concealer today, I kind of want a more yellow highlight under my eyes. I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime highlighting pen in the highlighter Light Boost. It's got a little yellow thing on the tip and it looks like this. And you just twist the bottom for product to come out. I'm going to apply this under my eyes. It's very yellow. This doesn't really offer a lot of coverage, but I do like the yellow under my eyes. blend that out, I'm going to use my MAC Cosmetics Oval 6 brush. Set my under eye, as always, I'm going to use my Real Techniques dry sponge with some RCMA no color powder. Just going to dip the tip in there, get it coated like that. With some powder in the cap and my Sonia Kashuk large powder brush, I'm going to just dip in a little bit and set the rest of my face. To wipe away my bake, I'm going to use my Sephora Pro and Haku Hodo brush and dip into this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. I'm going to use this yellow shade. This is the one in the shade Caramel Toffee. And just use that to wipe off my bake. Now to bronze up the face, I'm going to use my Morphe M405 brush and my NARS limited edition Laguna bronzer. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but it does have a slight sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that. It does have some shimmer in the product itself. And to just blend my bronzer with my face a little better, I'm going to just go back into my Sonia Kashuk brush and swirl it all around my face so that everything is blended nicely. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Cosmetics blush brush and my NYX ombre blush in the shade Strictly Chic and just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. For a highlight, I'm going to use my Becca Cosmetics in the shade Opal with my Morphe M501 brush. To highlight the inner corner of my eyes, I'm also going to use Opal, and I'm going to use my small Sigma E21 brush. Now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to use my MAC 217 brush and dip into the shade that we used all over the lid. And apply that under the lower lash line. Because I want a deeper outer edge of my eye, I'm going to use the same 217 brush and dip into this darker shade down here. It's a very dark chocolate brown. I'm just going to add that to the outer eye on the lower and upper part of my eye, just to bring them in together and make it very cohesive. Now I'm going to use my Maybelline Unstoppable pencil liner and just add this to my waterline. I'm going to curl my lashes using my Tarte Cosmetics eyelash curler. For my upper lash line, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use my MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Gigablack Lash, because this is such a tiny applicator. It gets really close to the lashes. I'm going to just use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate to finish up my eyebrows. Now to set my brows in place and keep them from moving all day, I'm going to use my Anastasia Brow Gel. For lips, I'm going to dip into my Kylie Cosmetics Birthday Edition Minis. These are way smaller than I thought they were going to be. I'm going to use the shade Dolce K on my whole lip, and then go in with Exposed in the middle for an ombre. I'm not really a big fan of lining my lips, but before I use liquid lipstick, I always go in with a chapstick. And this one recently has been my favorite. It's the Dr. Bronner's Organic Lip Balm in the smell Peppermint. It is so good and feels very tingly on my lips. And right now I'm going to use Exposed. And put it in the middle to do more of an ombre. After applying it to the center of my lips, I do like to just rub my lips together to help it blend it out into the other one a little better. And then I also use my finger and I'll tap the shade out. Okay, now all that's left is setting spray. I'm going to use my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in the scent Peach. I did put this in a MAC Fix Plus bottle because I did hate the sprayer on the Slay All Day spray. But I do feel like this spray sets my makeup really well and it smells amazing. I'm just going to coat my face with that. And that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching and I really hope you enjoyed it. It's super easy to do, so don't feel too pressured, and I only used 2 different brushes for the eyeshadow blending, so it's very simple to achieve. I really hope you enjoyed it and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you can see my next upcoming videos. Why does everyone and their mother need to be cutting down trees today? Why? You're driving me nuts. It tingles. How many trees do these people have to cut down? How many trees can you cut down before we all just die with no oxygen? How many trees?